Hello.
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 Hi, Goth. Hi, DDD. Hi, Doku. I'm loud. Am I loud?
No,
No? Okay, I'm just loud to myself.
you're
Okay.
just loud to yourself.
I haven't really just been like on the microphone in a while.
I know.
I bet if I yell, I'd be really loud.
Don't yell.
I'm not gonna yell on purpose,
okay.
but I am gonna forget at some point.
Hello.
Hello, Cypher. New desk. Who dis?
Hi. This is my hands.
Yeah, we don't get Ursula's face today. It's Ursula's hand day.
Exactly.
Hi, Pigment Witch. We need to get a second camera because then you could have a face cam and a little.
True.
Yeah.
That would be good.
And then we could also have a bones cam.
Yes. Does that mean we need 3 cameras?
Oh, it's doing that thing where it's going to constantly autofocus.
Oh my god. I don't know how to fix that.
Well, we're living our best life, trying to be our best selves, okay?
We're trying our best here. Alright.
Amazing art. Thank you.
Thank you.
I drew it myself.
Wow. Art thief. Stealing all the credit.
That's me.
So how we all doing today? I'm the stream title says comic work, but I'm doing illustration instead. So
Haha. Tricked you.
Tricked ya. Tricked you all.
The background, the line art, traditional. I know.
I know.
She's gonna paint the art now. Hey, Multi. So, Miku, is this for Avo? Yes. Miku was at the vet today getting squeezed because she has a bladder infection
Yeah.
and they needed to get a urine sample. And I'm so glad they didn't send us home with the weird litter.
Oh my god, for real. I was like, please, do not.
They just put her on one of those like orange juicers. You can put your head down, please.
Oh.
Ugh. I've been trying to avoid my computer because I'm trying to not get into internet arguments.
Good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I've
Or
just been on
not.
YouTube and I watch YouTube on the TV where there is no comment section.
Oh, thank
There's no comment section. Oh, it's so peaceful.
God. Okay. Where do I start, guys?
I
This
don't
is
know.
the most intimidating part. Is just starting.
Well, it's gonna be bad no matter what because you're drawing it. So like,
Yeah, true. Okay.
you gotta show off your skills.
What skills?
Exactly.
I'm so bad at all of art ever, but mostly watercolor.
Organic life forms were a mistake. True. Oh my god. It doesn't get more true than that. Please don't knock my pop can over.
Please don't do it.
Okay, I'll put it where I can see it. That is not safe. Well, hopefully I don't destroy the printer.
Please don't.
I can do whatever I want. Maybe I'll destroy the printer. The printer costs less than the ink cartridges inside of it.
Yeah, well, we paid a lot for those. Don't ruin them. Come on, water. There. I got a little spritz bottle that Bones' mom gave to me, and it helps a lot when you're doing watercolor.
Damn.
Go spritz.
Yeah, you didn't do Watercolor Wednesday with my mom this week.
I know I was really busy.
Your water bending skills? Those do help when you're doing watercolor.
Waterbending skills? Oh, that would be amazing.
Are you behind the aquarium?
No.
Oh my
Okay, I'm gonna get a big heckin' brush.
I hate when she's back there. It drives me
I know.
insane.
Guys, I have a question.
What?
If I'm filling in this big space here, should I use the 10 or the 12?
Is it just me or is like your thing like out of frame?
Is it?
I think something happened.
It was me. I'm the one who put it out of frame. I did the crime.
She did the crying.
Oh, that too. What?
We are so out of it. Like, what is this? It's because I'm not allowed on Reddit anymore because I've been getting fights on Reddit. Facebook is Facebook. Twitter is Twitter. Like, social media is a mistake.
I just don't go on
all
it
I
anymore.
all I can do is look at my therapy emails, and I'm not sharing this with you guys. Though, I mean, I do talk about therapy. My therapist informed me that I'm allowed to see him every week, even if I'm not in crisis.
Aw, good.
I was like, oh, you don't want me gone.
You don't hate me.
Because it makes more sense to me now. Because it's more like when you're in crisis, they want to see you every week. And then otherwise, like, they don't want to charge you every week.
True.
Yeah. Because therapy's expensive.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I'm a millennial who owns a house, so.
So there.
So. That's always what I say. That's what I say to my doctor when my doctor's like, this is expensive medication. And I'm like, I'm a millennial who owns a house. It's fine.
Lay it on me, doc.
It's fine. Just tell me the price. Like, let me adjust.
That's just
The
what
thing
I
is-
wish people would do in general. I get tired when people go like, oh, I don't know. Or like, I don't want to tell you about it. And I'm like, just tell me. I would just want to be able to make my own decision. Here.
Exactly. Don't make the decision for me.
Yeah,
Because, like, what's expensive to you might not even be a problem.
exactly.
Like, you don't know my life.
Don't know me.
Yes, you're right, doctor. I am not going to buy the $2,000 medication. However, I want to see if it's covered.
Exactly.
And then there's my pharmacist calling and being like, it's $200. Are you sure you want this? I'm like, well, without insurance, it's 2000. And, oh, no, I have to get another dose of that.
I'm sorry.
In May. I hate it. It's stressing myself out.
I
Okay.
know. Why are you doing that?
Random question. What
Sure.
mythical creature or thing do you like the most to draw? For me, it's fairies and dragons and sirens.
Elves.
Yes, Ursula loves any little
Stick
pointy,
pointy
ear boy.
ears on anything. Oh my god.
She's literally drawing a pointy ear boy right now.
Listen. It's my guy. It's my little man.
Your camera is so upset with you.
Oh my god, camera. Can we... Hi, camera. Hi. Can we... Focus?
It's doing tons of focusing. It's repeatedly.
Can we do one focus and then that's it?
It's like pulsating.
If it's doing that earlier, it's really obnoxious. I'm sorry to the viewers who have to deal with
Sure.
this terrible camera.
It's not even the. You know what? It might.
What?
We might actually be able to figure this out. Because before, we were using it on Mac, right?
Yes.
And we never messed around with it because you couldn't on Mac. But maybe. Autofocus. Settings. I'm sorry, super focused on the stream.
So focused on the stream. What's everyone up to? Camera go burr, exactly. The camera pretty accurately depicts my attention span. Aw, same. I'm so ADHD, guys. But actually,
Where do you... How do you find... I don't want to watch a video. Just give me an article or something.
what a whole mood. I know literally the whole world is moving to video, but oh my god, I just want text.
Literally. Let's check camera settings, window 10. How do I access webcam settings? Okay. No, I don't want privacy settings. I don't want to adjust the golden ratio. What is this? I don't want to tell it what apps it can access. I want to turn off autofocus. Or at least make it not constantly redo it.
Okay, I think I might have a solution. Hold on, folks. Hold your horses. Hum.
Execute Logitech webcam software.
Hold on.
Is there options
There.
in OBS?
Yes. Okay, so I've turned autofocus off in OBS. Let's see if this actually works. Fingies crossed, everybody. I'm doing flats for my episode? Hell yeah. Hold on. Currently working on cleaning up something else for my comic. Very good.
I think you did it. I think you stopped it.
Did I do it?
Yeah, I think so. I think we couldn't do it when we had it on Mac.
So weird.
Like, I don't think we were able to control it.
I'm a computer genius, guys.
Yeah. And we haven't really done like these art streams since we had a Mac because we didn't have desk space.
True. But now we have a new desk.
Oh yeah, that's why we're doing this. Is we got a new desk during the break that we took.
Yes. Took a little Easter break.
Came back not refreshed.
No.
I'm worse than when I started, but
Honestly,
same.
we've had we actually have quite a lot of things that have happened
Oh right.
because I am cursed and everything in my life is breaking.
Yep. Fado's broken.
Fado's broken. Okay, so Friday there was a windstorm that knocked down the fence in our backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And then shortly after, okay, the next thing has been going on for a while, but I didn't get it into the shop until Friday. But basically, the wheel of my car was falling off the car. It didn't detach, luckily. But it was about to.
Did you ever get a price on that?
No, I'm still waiting.
Well,
I'm terrified of what the
Scary.
price is going to be
Yeah.
for the fix, because apparently they worked on it all day. But we'll see. So yeah, so I brought that into the shop, got that fixed, thankfully. And then Miku, our kitty cat, got a bladder infection.
it was my fault. I forgot to open the door and she didn't escape.
She was stuck in a little room all night. By
I felt
accident.
so
I
bad.
know.
Ugh.
And she's a good girl and she holds her pee.
I mean, she was a bad girl,
I
like
know.
Amalthea, who just pisses on anything, anywhere, at any time.
Please.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Amalthea's broken.
Oh yeah.
She's been peeing on the couch every day, and it's because the litter box wasn't perfect. Oh my god. So yeah, we fixed the litter box, but she's like, I don't know if it's fixed. So we're trying to convince her that it is fine.
Look,
I'm-
Litterbox is nice.
Litter
won't
box
hurt
is
you.
good. And then we yeah, then the car window broke.
Right, we went on a drive. I'd literally taken the car out that morning and it was fine. And then we went for a drive in the evening and discovered once we got to like the parking lot of the pet store that the like one of the back windows was like shattered. And I was like, when did this happen and how? And then Fado went running through the backyard. Well, I think he got stepped on by Madoka when they were
Yeah, they were playing and Madoka stepped on him and he yelped.
playing. Yeah.
And then a couple hours later, he was running through the yard and his leg gave out.
Yeah.
So I had to pick him up and take him home, take him inside, and adjust his kneecap in place, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
Because he has a kneecap that just like dislocates like all the time.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been like this in a long time.
Hmm.
So we got him more of like the joint supplements. And yeah, earlier he like yelped and his leg popped out of place again.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that just stops happening.
Please. Please, please, please. Just let his knee be okay. Yeah. And then,
Because we could go to the vet eventually. Not eventually. But yeah, we could probably go to the vet and get him like pain meds, but otherwise it's like a pretty big surgery he would need in both of his knees.
Yeah.
That's a couple $1,000. I'm just not. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
It's a big decision with the knee thing.
I know.
Because he's been doing well for a long time.
Yeah,
now.
because he's had it. It like started when he was like little.
Yeah. Well, he also has to lose weight anyways, so that might be part of it. I think he just injured it because he got stepped on,
Yeah.
and if he just chills for a week, it'll probably be fine. Are the other pets okay? Yeah, Lear is fine. Nothing wrong with Lear yet.
Yes.
Amalthea is fine. She's just being a bit of a princess. Madoka
Matica's good.
No, Madoka's leg gave out.
Oh my god, I forgot.
This is Madoka's own fault, okay? Like, I'm judging my own dog for getting injured. But, like, she played fetch too hard, and she got a limp for, like, a day or two. She's fine now.
Yeah, it's healed.
Like, I think it just, like, she pulled it or something. She wasn't really, like, sensitive about it. Like, she didn't, like, stressed if you, like, touched it or anything. And she could walk on it fine. She was just, like, a little bit lame.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it went away,
Yeah.
as I figured. Because, like, she also, like, the backs of her ankles, like, she just completely skinned them.
Yeah.
You know, like a skinned knee type thing. Like, she's not, like,
Oh,
down to
yeah,
the bone or
sorry, no.
something. Like,
Sorry.
no, like, they're just, like, scraped, and there's, like,
Yeah.
she's missing patches of fur because she just, like, slams the brake. She just plays fetch way too hard. Like,
Yeah.
literally every single time she plays fetch, like, she ends up with some sort of, like, minor injury. And,
Yes.
like, I stopped playing, like, fetch with, like, a frisbee because she was starting to, like, jump for it, right? And I'm like, this is gonna end badly. And yeah, she plays ball and she, like, slams the brakes and just she does, like, a little baseball slide to get the
Yeah.
ball. And that's why she always scrapes up her paws. And she usually, when she's playing ball, what happens is she usually, like, chips her dew claw. But we've been taking her to the groomer and keeping on top of, like, her. My soul left before you clarify. Yeah,
Sorry, no, she scraped them. Little scrape.
yeah.
Oh, God.
I realized after I said it, like,
Why
how
are the
bad
comments
that
not
sounded.
appearing on stream? That is a good question. I didn't notice that.
It was really weird.
Huh. Hold on. Heck?
It's weird technical difficulties stream. But yeah,
For real.
she's fine now. Like, I didn't stop.
Weird.
Like, I let her rest for, like, a day or two. And then I kept taking her on walks cuz like I didn't want her to, like, I'm sorry, I'm doing that thing where I try and pull tufts of hair out of her and she's annoyed with me.
Stop annoying your dog and tell the story.
I'm fidgeting. Because she's like, they're shedding their winter coat, so you can find like the big tufts that you can just pull out, and it's very satisfying.
Of course.
But yeah, like after that, we took her for a walk. She was still like very slightly like, if you have to like really pay attention to see that. So it was getting better, and now she's fine. As expected.
Yes.
But yeah, we've been taking her to the groomer more often because like her nails, like we've always had so much trouble with them because she has those pure black ones
Yeah.
where it's like hard to find someone who trims them good. And you have to make sure like that the quick, like the little blood supply inside recedes, because like we tried one place and like they got her quick, and she bled all over the car before we even noticed.
Yeah.
And yeah, she'll be playing fetch, and usually that's what happens is she like breaks a nail, is basically what it is, and she just bleeds everywhere, and it's like, oh my god. And you gotta get the cornstarch.
Yeah.
You gotta get the cornstarch and put a little sock on it. Yeah, but like I like the groomer here because they did the little drummels, and I don't think it was. They're just they're very well done. I'm very happy with how her claws look.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, they did a good job.
yeah, she didn't end up injuring herself, so she didn't injure any of her claws. And like you think about different things, you're like, oh man, if I put her in little booties, then she wouldn't scrape her knees. But like that would really affect how she runs, I'd imagine. Then she'd just injure her legs more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what it is you just have to pay attention because like when she's playing fetch, like she is just not mentally there. Like her brain is just tennis ball. Like nothing else. Oh, she did almost die. Like okay.
Sorry, what?
Oh my god, I was so freaking
Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about. I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
excuse me? What happened
So we
to
have
our
her
baby?
so we have her on the long line because of the fence situation, right? So we have her on like I think it's like a 90-foot leash or a 60-foot leash.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
It's a very long leash, right? And I don't even hold it. It's just so if she's runs off and like heads towards like, you know, the street or whatever, I can grab her. I honestly don't always even use it at this point because of how focused she is on playing ball. Like she literally cannot think of anything else. Like she won't drink water. She won't notice that she's overheating. She lives ball. Like every time we take her to hang out with the dogs next door at my mom's house and my brother's dog comes over, Matica ignores everyone, finds a ball in the yard and brings it to you, and that is all she wants to do. So yeah, I need to pay more attention, I think, because she's so focused, it's hard to tell like if she's like hurt herself.
Yeah.
But like there's a really subtle signs, and also just need to take breaks. No thoughts, only ball. Literally, it's so frustrating with her. Okay, so what really freaked me out, right, was she was on the long line, and like what happened here was bad enough. Was she looped it around a flower pot, and then just she went her, you know, like she was running, and then it like, you know, like it's caught on something, so she was stopped very suddenly, and you know, like I don't like that happening, you know, so I've cleared that stuff out. And honestly, yeah, again, I'm like not using the leash as much. But when this occurred, oh my god, it was so freaking, oh my god, it was so bad. So we have like a tiny little dog named Fado, and he has these tiny little tennis balls. They're smaller than ping pong balls. Like, that's how small they are, right? And so I'd been playing fetch with him because the dentist said he's fat.
Oh, right.
So I've been trying to exercise him more, and I'm trying to exercise him more. And so I guess I accidentally left his ball outside, and Ball for Brain is running to get her ball, sees this tiny little ball, picks it up, and then picks up her tennis ball on top of it. So when she's running back to me, because she's looped around the potted plant, because she wants to, she has noticed second ball, so she runs, and then she goes as fast as she can at me. She has stopped suddenly. She goes like, "Hurt," and I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna choke on the tiny little tennis ball. And she did not, and I took it from her, and I just was like, oh my god. I'm so glad I did not have to do a little Heimlich on you, because oh my god.
This dog.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shake my dang head.
she's destroyed like 4 tennis balls or more in playing fetch in like 3 days. So I'm thinking of getting her like a soft kind of like wiffle ball, because like I've been told, hence my concern is that like if a dog is running at full speed at a tennis ball, like it can get lodged in their mouth and they can like choke, right? Yeah, so like if you have a ball that has holes in it, like that's not a risk.
Okay.
They just get a wiffle ball lodged in their throat and have to have it removed. But they can breathe, you know? Yeah. Chase ball, live ball, inhale the ball. Ugh, literally. We're desensitizing her to the word ball, though, right now, because
Good.
usually we say ball and Manica, like, loses it. I actually think part of it is we're wearing headphones right now and talking on the microphones and stuff, and I think she knows context clues wise that nothing's gonna happen, because I think she knows we just talk about her when we have the headsets on,
Nothing
and it
happens.
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Don't listen to mom and dad.
They're crazy right now. Yeah,
They're just saying words.
exactly. My parents have a little chihuahua, and my dog's a bulldog, and my dog tries to play with the chihuahua's Kong.
Oh.
But he could literally swallow it. Yeah, they always love it's actually kind of funny because like we get these tiny toys for Fado because we're like, oh, little baby needs tiny toys, but no, he doesn't. Like Fado's favorite toys are ones that are the size of him.
Yes.
He likes a toy that is basically him with something he can grab and fling, like that. Because for his birthday we were off getting him toys, and Ursula like showed me like these little tiny ones, and I'm like, no, that's not him. He needs a toy that is the size of him. And yeah, we were correct because he freaking loves it.
It's his favorite.
Yeah, it's his current favorite toy. He loves his like buff wolf man. He's been trying to take it out of my bedroom.
Oh right, he keeps trying to...
Because he sleeps in my room, and I wanted him to have a toy because like sometimes he's bored in the morning and running in circles going F, F, F. And I'm just like, okay, he probably needs like a toy to like occupy himself. And he keeps trying to leave with it.
Yeah, it's his.
Oh my
He
god, I
wants it.
love this. I love this word association going on because back to Madoka, when we were when we were at my mom's house for Easter, she tried to leave with the tennis ball, and we got her to stop, and then we're heading out, and we're going to the fence, like the gate, and we turn, and Madoka has another one of his toys just like in her mouth, and she's like, let's go, let's leave. Little thief.
Mm-hmm.
Little thief. She found it. She found a little one of those like cage balls. Like,
She is such a
yeah.
thief. If she sees anything that she's not supposed to have, and she doesn't think you're looking.
it was funny though, because I didn't have treats on a walk, and like you need treats to like work on like reactivity, right? Like if she's focused on a dog, like use treats to distract her. Madoka is insane, and she loves cardboard. And lucky enough for me, like I had like a tag from something that I bought in my pocket, and I was like ripping up like tiny little bits with of the tag, and she was eating those, and it distracted her more than the chicken did. Like, oh my god, she is so bad. Like I don't like to give her paper because obviously like she shouldn't be eating paper. The only paper I give her at this point is the wrappers on like straws.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a really special treat for her. It's when I let her eat the McDonald's straw wrapper from my iced coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we've told you guys about this, but she like deboned a toilet paper roll.
Mm-hmm.
Like she moved all the toilet paper aside and pulled out the cardboard roll.
She is insatiable.
Yeah, her hunger for cardboard is beyond. Oh. Yeah, we were worried that she of all the things to have pica with, like eating things you're not supposed to eat, like Madoka's isn't the worst because she's like a paper eater, and paper, you know, don't recommend eating it, but it's just basically cellulose, right? Like it's just fiber, and it breaks down. It's not digested, but it's like turned into like mush in the stomach, right?
Yeah.
And it can come out, like it's not gonna cause impaction. Whereas our cats, they love to eat like saran wrap type plastic and just like swallow chunks of it, and like that like always will make them really sick if they manage to get that, and like that could end up really bad. The same with like eating ribbons and stuff. Like that's, yeah, I'm much happier with Madoka's like cardboard interest. We have another animal who eats cardboard. We have this gingerbread house we made out of a cardboard box, and Miku has literally eaten half of it. like cat, freaking cat. You're supposed to use cardboard as a scratching post. You're not supposed to eat it. Like there's chunks like
No, I bite.
eaten out of this cardboard box.
She's a demon. She's not a cat.
What toys does Serena like? Serena's dumb. Like, Serena's a husky, right? So she has all this energy,
Yes.
but she's dumb and it has no outlet for it. Like, we were trying to teach her to play fetch, and she just had no interest. And, like, she would run to the ball and then just run back, if at all. And like I tried multiple different toys with her, nothing. Brain empty. Like, you're calling her name, not interested. Like from like what I understand, huskies are just kind of stubborn and they're not as like Spitz type dogs tend to be more what is it? Like happy-go-lucky dogs and like labs and stuff are a lot easier to train. They're like way more about pleasing people, but Serena's like a husky and they're a lot more like dog 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 brain dogs.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking into getting her a harness. We've tried the head halter with her and she absolutely hates it.
Yeah.
And I'm at the point with it, and like honestly I was at that point like a year or so ago. Like Ursula still used it, which is fine. Like but like she just hates it. Like she tries to like take it off her face and like she has like scratched her face doing it, and so I'm like no.
Yeah. We're not
And
using it anymore.
and I kind of like was at the point of like I'm not doing this because like what happened, so we tried playing with her. We tried to burn her energy before we went on a walk, and so like she was not playing fetch. We got a little bit of callback, like getting her to run between me and Ursula, but she didn't really have any interest in that. So we started our walk and we had the head halter on her, and she's just like trying to like claw it off her face, and like clearly we have done a horrible job at getting her used to this thing. Completely our fault. Madoka,
Right.
like super good about the head halter.
Mhm.
Very good girl. Doesn't try and she like gets itchy and you scratch her, but like otherwise she's fine. And her face, like honestly, she has a beard and she just always has like an itchy beard. So like it's not all that different. She's not like stressed like Serena is with it. And like Serena, what happened was she pulled it off kind of, but not entirely. So one half of it was, so basically it got wrapped around her like upper jaw and like it was in her mouth and like she was panicking. And like I go to like unclip it really fast because like I don't want her to hurt herself, right?
Yeah.
And she clawed my hand open. It was bleeding everywhere. It was really fun. It didn't hurt super bad. It was like paper cut bad. Like I don't know, hands just bleed. It was just like it was on the back of my hand. It was super awkward to put a band-aid on, and we'd been hanging out in the yard and we've just been cleaning it up recently, and it's still like really poopy, so I imagine her claws were not very clean. So I had to like get all of like the like Neosporin and stuff and washing it out.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was fun. It's healed fine. It looked a little infected earlier, but it looks fine. Yeah. It all turned out good. It just came to my mind, but there's a popular video of a dog eating the corner of a box and it zooms in on the face of another dog. Very jiffy face. What's up with animals and children just scanning the room for the most dangerous objects to play and eat? I don't know.
Literally.
I don't know how they manage.
Right.
Well, cats do it. Our cats do it on purpose because they know that if they go towards this object, they get our attention. Like that's what it is. Like it's a conditioned response in a lot of cases. Like Miku's like, because I was complaining about Miku hiding behind the aquarium, right? Miku loves attention. She loves pets. She loves when I talk to her. Because she likes to go meh meh back at me and seems to be having a very good time. Like all signs point to, oh man, I am enjoying myself. So anytime goes behind the aquarium, I get up and go bap at her, like try and wave her away, and that is just the most fun thing in the world. So
Oh my god. I just remember I've been drinking like sparkling water, and I had a can of it all sitting beside me, and Miku came up and she sniffed it, and she had that cat response where they like scrunch up their face and like back away because it's the smell is too strong. And then she raised her paw like she was gonna hit the can, like bap it away
yeah,
for
she
hurting
was
her.
angry at it. Yeah.
I was like, no, don't do it.
Because the thing is, when I chase after them, they're not afraid. Like I would never chase after Amalthea.
Yeah.
Because like she'd be like legitimately terrified. Like whenever I move slightly towards Amalthea, she looks like I am going to like abuse her. Like I don't know why. She is our most confident cat.
Yeah.
When it comes to everything, because she is at a constant steady state of anxiety. Like regardless of the situation, she is exactly as anxious. Is what I've noticed. So when there's strangers in the house, like she's not any more anxious than she is.
Mm-hmm.
So she's usually the first cat to show up, where the other ones are like so gregarious, I guess, outgoing. They're just like hanging out, being chill, whatever. And then a stranger comes and they're like, the world has ended. Let's leave. Whereas Malthea is like, the world is already over. The world ended long ago.
Oh, there's Miku.
Yeah,
She's coming for a snuggle.
So yes, when I'm chasing Miku away, what happens is she runs as fast as she can, and then she gets backed into a corner, and she rolls over with her like paws up, with these crazy eyes, and then she like goes bap 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 and runs away. And I know that she's playing because I see her and Lear doing this 24/7 together.
True.
So whenever Miku gets into trouble and I run after her, I am I am contributing to this. I am the reason she keeps doing that. Because she's like, aha, I jump on the counter, I get to eat food, and then I have a fun chase. Yeah. She's very cuddly. She's a very loving cat.
She is.
It's kind of the same thing with the dogs, where the dogs all start barking at something, and me and Ursula also start barking, basically, because we're like, guys, quiet, why are we yelling? Why are we yelling? Like, we loudly yell, and the dogs keep yelling, and I know, it's my fault. You know, like, we need to talk in a little quiet voice, and move them from the situation, desensitize them to the sounds, be like, hey, before we get to this point, okay, we're gonna talk in calm voices together. Because that works way more.
Yeah.
Like, whenever, like, Madoka's yelling at something, and we're like, hey, Madoka, quiet. And, like, if she's really heightened, like, she's not listening. But if she is, you're just like, she will be quiet. Inside voices, okay? Because we always get to the point where we're yelling and we're just like, oh my god, can we just shut up? I know I'm part of the problem here. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a good dog trainer, but at least I know why I'm bad.
All right now.
Hey, I know why I'm bad, and I don't I don't know. All the scary things I do to my animals, they are all about. Because, like, sometimes I get mad, okay? As a person. And I don't want my animals to be afraid of me. You know? I remember, like, my dad, he was working on, like, a computer, I think, in the basement. And he was so mad and he yelled at the computer and the dog came down like he was in trouble.
Oh.
Yeah, and I just don't want that. Like, I want my dogs to hear me yelling and being a jerk and them to be like, it's go time, let's play. And then I'm like, could you stop? And then I start laughing and then the anger goes away.
That is nice when you are upset and then Manica jumps up because she thinks we're playing.
And you're
And
just
then
like,
you can't be mad. She's
exactly.
adorable.
Yeah. Matica has a scary voice. I have a scary voice. We're just together yelling, being terrifying, but we're having a good time. Because she has a very obvious laugh when she plays.
She does.
And she's also very obvious when she's upset too.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, she's just a very easy to read dog for me. I think to strangers she comes across as very scary when she's not. But yeah, she's super easy to read. Like if her like ears are back, like it literally means something. And when her tail's like tucked, you know, it means something. Serena's kind of similar like that. I find Matica's even more like she's vocal. She's just got a lot going for her in terms of like expressing herself, and she has very extreme ends to it. I guess I think like Serena will get nervous, and the reason why I don't like think of it as like easy to read is Serena doesn't get like terrified like Matica does. Like, because Matica, I can see the signs of her getting scared slowly or very quickly arise, like when things are rumbling and stuff. But yeah, Serena's nervous, but she's like jumpy when she's nervous. She tries to like jump away from the situation. Yeah. She's very bouncy, just in general. I think that's a husky thing.
I think so.
Yeah. Fado, that's it. Like Fado is really difficult to read. Like Fado is extremely difficult to read as a dog. It's hard to tell if he's having fun or if he is stressed. Because like one issue with Fado is that he licks constantly. Like he has drippy eyes, so like it'll drip down on his little cheeks, and he'll be like licking his lips a lot. And like lip licking is like a very obvious sign of like stress. But the way that Fado licks, it's just really hard to tell. And he also has like trouble, like I think his teeth are just dirty. We're trying to manage that, but he has to lose weight first. But yeah, so he's constantly licking his teeth. And then it's just hard to tell if he's playing or if he's actually upset.
Yeah.
He doesn't whine, you know? He has a very, very soft whine. He doesn't have a tail. When he's like really happy, it's very easy to tell because he wiggles like his whole body, and it's very like having a good time, a bop.
Yes.
But yeah, it's very hard. Like a lot of the times, because we were brushing him, right? And I think part of what's difficult is that there is kind of a line. There's a very fine line with this situation. So you're brushing him because he's got like mats in his fur, and because he constantly has these, like it's not a very pleasant experience to get brushed on his ears. And like I do a little bit. If he like makes any move, like I back off him. Like I don't want him to like learn to hate this. And when he'll do like little bites at you, and it's so hard to tell. Like I don't know, because like obviously he doesn't want to like actually like snap at us, and he's not like growling or snarling or anything, and he bites at the leash at the comb, and then he snorts and does a little dance, and I'm like, oh, we're playing. we're not angry. I think it's partly because we just like taught him that it's like play.
Yeah, true. We didn't want to freak him out, so we made combing a game.
Because I think that's what happens with my mom and her dog. Like she tries to brush him, and he starts like mouthing her, and it's not aggressive. It's just like we're playing.
Yeah.
Because it's like comb is like a mouth, and you're going knack 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 on me, and it's fun.
Yes. I hope you guys are enjoying this watercolor stuff, because, man, it's so difficult. I feel like every time I choose a color, I'm like, incorrect. That was a bad choice.
I think you're doing a good job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Hey, when I finish Avo Book 2 in
Yeah.
5,000 years, it's just you're gonna be so much better at this.
That's so true.
Book 2 will be even better.
True. I guess I can always redo this if I hate it.
It's true.
How do you make gay couples and great drama writing? If you want to make a gay couple, you make two characters that are gay and are together.
Oh yeah, that's the secret. Like you need them to be the same gender, and they're in a relationship.
Yep, that's the secret to writing gay couples.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Useless advice.
How do you make great drama?
Writing's always dramatic when I draw.
mm,
I'm all flopping on the table and being like, I can't write anything.
What's that thing that? Oh my god, the one writer.
Oh yeah, I could actually open it.
yes.
It was
so
it was
good.
Kafka.
Kafka.
There were-
Kafka talking about writing.
Yeah, it was passages from Kafka's diary,
Yes.
and they're amazing.
They're very relatable.
Okay, here are some quotes from Kafka's diary. January 20th. The end of writing. When will it take me up again? January 29th. Again, tried to write. Virtually useless. January 30th. The old incapacity interrupted my writing for barely 10 days and already cast out. Once again, prodigious efforts stand before me. You have to dive down, as it were, and sink more rapidly than that which sinks in advance of you. February 7th. Complete standstill. Unending torments.
That one's my favorite.
And March
torments.
11th. How time flies. Another 10 days and I have achieved nothing.
Such a mood.
I love it. It's so... Ugh.
Ugh.
We are not alone. All writers know the struggle.
No.
Kafka is a big mood. Yeah. I've been playing Cozy Grove. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Cozy Grove is everything I want from Animal Crossing.
Yes. Correct.
Like, the UI is
my
so
God.
much better than Animal Crossing. I mean, like... I don't know. I was trying to think of a good metaphor, but like literally any UI is better than Animal Crossing's UI. It's like so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Like you can actually craft things in Cozy Grove. Like, oh my god. You don't have to watch an animation every single time. I mean, there's a cute animation when you melt stuff, but you can melt like infinite amount of things at the same time.
Can select multiple things in your
Yes.
inventory
Oh my god.
and
You
from the shop.
You can aim your fishing rod and there is such a bigger radius for the fish to actually swim over. Oh my god.
I die. It's everything I wanted from Animal Crossing.
There's still like some UI things I don't love,
Hmm.
but it's infinitely better than Animal Crossing. I like that when I accidentally talk to a villager, I just press B and they shut up and I leave. Like, it's so. Oh.
I feel like a potato would have better UI than Animal Crossing. Like,
More games need that where you like accidentally talk to someone and you can just cancel out.
yeah, you can just leave.
Yeah. Oh my god, and the dialogue is so funny. It's so well written
Yes.
and it's so cute, but it doesn't meander forever.
Yes.
Like, so it's easily digestible. There's like a story. You visit your animals every day. Like Animal Crossing like has its own things that are different from it, obviously, but everything I personally want from Animal Crossing is in this game.
And if you're someone who likes Animal Crossing, that's fine.
Yeah.
I still like
Also,
Animal Crossing.
There's room for multiple games in the same genre.
You're right. Please.
We don't need just a single game in one genre. We need those idle games. I think it's good if you like earlier Animal Crossing for doing like little chores for the villagers.
Yes.
And oh my god, the UI for like decorating the island is so easy too.
Yes.
I don't think it's as customizable as like New Horizons or anything like that, but you can decorate your island really easily because like when you go to place, it doesn't place it in front of you. You get to like move it.
Yes, you get
in
to
an interface
on a grid. Yeah, you get to choose where it goes, which is so nice.
I miss when Animal Crossing villagers were mean.
know.
I miss when they had personalities.
Yeah.
I miss when Animal Crossing wasn't an unending torment to play. I have so many hours in Animal Crossing for someone who doesn't like it.
I know.
Like I want to like it. Like I think my issue with Animal Crossing is I like Animal Crossing. I just don't like Animal Crossing. Yeah, you know? Like what I love about Animal Crossing isn't offered by a lot of games.
Yes.
And it's so cute.
Yes.
But there is so much that frustrates me.
Yes.
Like the fact that you can only have one island per Switch.
Oh my god.
Is legitimately so stupid and so freaking money grubbing. Like, oh my god.
Yes. So
because it's not even like an issue of like the game can't run or whatever, right? Like you would just need an extra save file. Like maybe you would need you know, like a more memory space, but like that's doable. But you can't like put a separate island on another memory card or anything. Like you literally just you are locked into one island per Switch, and it is so, oh my god, like it literally made Ursula cry. Like
I was so sad. I was like, what? I
have
don't
you
get
played
to have
any
my own island?
Rune Factory games? I've tried to play the first Rune Factory game a million times and I can never get into it. I imagine Rune Factory 4 is good. I heard 5 is a disappointment. But I don't know. I just read reviews. We've been playing more Kingdom. We beat our first round. Oh my god, another game that made Ursula cry.
I like a lot of games make Ursula cry.
Oh my god, we're doing the Japanese campaign.
Yes.
Now.
I think it's the Shogun.
Yeah. Is it like it's like medieval Japan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's basically the original campaign, but just kind of recolored, and there's some very slight changes, but all of the islands are the same.
Yes.
So we were like, oh my god, redemption arc. And we were doing amazing.
Oh my god, we did so well. We got like 168 days in the game.
Yeah, we got so far in the game. And I think what happens is as you progress through days, the waves of enemies get harder and harder. And we were getting to this point where, like, we were attacked by 2 of the giant guys on both sides every night. And then the red moon came. And so in this game, when the red moon comes, you are assaulted by a zillion enemies.
Yes.
Right? I think it was the red moon, right? It wasn't
Yeah, it was the red
it wasn't a
moon.
portal.
It wasn't something we did. It was just the moon was full.
So the red moon came and we were just slaughtered. Like,
It was horrible.
yeah, because we
We
went
played
to a new island for the
smart.
first time.
Yeah.
Because we've been playing so smart, and we were like, okay, we're moving on to the next island. We're collecting money.
We
We're
waited until it was spring.
Yeah, we
so that we had
waited.
crops.
Yeah, we didn't want to start the new island in the winter. We had everything planned, and we got to this island, and there were no campsites. And campsites are where you get new guys to have jobs and become archers and things. And we were like, oh, well, crap. Like, what do we do? So we were just like trying to play it really safe. And yeah, like the red moon came and it just decimated us. I think we possibly, maybe, I don't know, like, Ursula was very stressed, so I don't blame her. Like, she was so stressed, and I lost my crown. Because we would have made it through the night. I think we needed to play it safer, like, in the morning after, because we did survive the red
Yes.
moon, but after that, like, Ursula panicked and bought some things she wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
And during the whole interaction, like during the whole onslaught of enemies, she was very, very concerned about losing her dog.
I do wanna
Again?
do it again.
Yeah, she was so scared about losing her dog. And I think that also, like, was an issue because she was so focused on the dog that there was, like, a lot of other things that were missed.
Yes.
Not saying I wasn't stupid. I was far more stupid. I ran right into an enemy and got punched in the face for no reason. And just lost my crown for no reason. Like, yeah. And left Ursula to panic as she did.
Yes.
Yeah, because, like, when the random moon comes, like, it doesn't end until they either destroy all of your walls or you killed all of the enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just had no guys left
Yep. Because
because they all died.
they all got slaughtered.
And yeah, the money wasn't spent well. And yeah, it was really bad. So we recently Ursula cried. Like it wasn't just about the game. There was some other, like, life things, like the car and everything
Yeah.
falling apart, and just, like, losing our kingdom just broke her, and she, like, sobbed. And
Give her a moment. Do you ever?
and like I was like, we can't end on this note. Like, we need to start, like, our new kingdom,
I
okay?
was like, no.
So we've started our second reign, and it's going well. We finished that island. I got a lizard. He's amazing. So you have mounts in the game, right? And you're not able to attack in this game. You're only allowed guys. But my lizard, I can shoot fire with him.
Yes. It's so helpful.
It's a very minimal attack, but it is something. And so when we got to the 5th island, we were doing so amazing.
Yes.
Oh my god, we were bopping, and we were like, okay, we're ready to, like, fight our first portal. And we destroy the portal. Amazing. And then, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, because we've kind of determined that, like, we don't want to, like, actually look up how the game works. I kind of enjoy, like, part of the game is fun about like discovery. Like I like to imagine, I'm like role playing here. Like I like to imagine myself as like a feudal lord, and um you know, the sky changes colors and things, and I try to interpret it. um and I just like to assume that God is messing with us, you know, like we didn't appease the gods correctly, right?
Yes.
But you know, anyways, so we've kind of assumed that like once you start a new reign, like the enemy waves kind of reset, and they go back to being easy because the knights stopped being as hard as they were before.
Yeah.
So we got really used to it. Like they were barely breaking our walls, and we're like, okay, like I'm ready to fight a portal. And we destroy a portal, and like the enemies will retaliate when this occurs. And oh my god, they retaliated really hard. They sent, I think it was 5 of the giant guys, and one of them had like this frog monster on his head that attacked me. It jumped onto my face. They punched almost all of our guys.
Exactly.
I think we had like 1 archer left after this all occurred.
Yes.
Yeah, and like there was all the like the little guys, and the giant ones puke out tiny guys.
It's the worst.
It's very nasty. And they punched through every single one of our walls, and we would have died. This would have been the end of our second reign if it wasn't for our good lizard boy.
We love the lizard.
Because they, at least the big enemies, like, are very slow. So I was able to, like, shoot fireballs. Like, there's, like, a really long cooldown time for the fireballs. So, like, I would shoot one, and it would slowly chip at the enemies of these big guys. And, like, they punched through, I think we had 1 wall standing at the end.
Yeah.
And, like, we actually destroyed it before it murdered all of our soldiers. Yeah, I think we still have my battalion.
I think
Because
so.
they were all huddled up
Yeah.
behind the last 2 walls.
Yes.
And because they were on my side, they weren't shooting because the enemies were coming up from behind.
Yes.
Yeah, which was a problem. And I didn't want to lose our battalion.
Oh my god, rude, right?
Yeah. So we're going to fortify really hard before we attempt. No, we have a plan. We have a stupid
do?
plan, remember?
What's our plan?
Okay, this is where we left off because we've been RPing instead of. I suggested
Mhm.
that you take your griffin. Ursula's a griffin, by the way. It's amazing. Griffin is also really cool. We would have lost the game at this point without the griffin because in order to complete an island, you have to destroy the mountain area where all of the monsters live, and you have to put a giant bomb in there, and you have to run to escape. And I have never I think I managed 1 time to escape on my mount, but like
Yeah.
Ursula's griffin is always at the end, like
He's so fast.
seconds, like multiple seconds before like I'm even like halfway there.
Yes.
Yeah. So I forget where I was. Oh, my stupid plan. I left off. There's 1 portal in the way, right?
Mhm.
And there's a shrine that takes 2 gems.
Right.
And if you run fast enough with your griffin
Right.
before activating the portal, you'll be able to activate the statue. I don't know what the statue does, but all of them have been amazing. So we need that.
Okay, we'll get that.
We haven't lost any gems in our run.
Right.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, we've been amazing with our gems.
Been a little power couple. with
There's
our
been
gems.
some like tense moments where we accidentally open the gem thing, and like one of us is the gem holder, and we're like, "You are a precious baby. You do not leave these walls.
You stay where it's safe. Don't move.
You are to be guarded."
Yes.
Like I did look up some stuff about the gems because we wanted to know if we could get them back. The answer is no, you don't.
No.
They sometimes pity will give you some of the gems back if you destroy the mountains. However, you cannot get all of the gems back if you lose them.
So
But the
sad.
gems are permanent objects, so
Dug outside.
yeah, only the monarchs can touch them, and wherever they are left, as long as a monster doesn't show up, like they remain safe.
Mhm.
And there's also like this lady who will hold the gems for us
Yes,
and
magic
keep them
lady.
safe. And like we need to just upgrade the castle enough in order for her to show up.
Yes. All right. Well,
We did it.
we did it. We're at the end of the stream. Thank you all
Freedom.
for joining us. Make sure to
That's my root beer.
like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching me watercolor. We'll do more of these in the future because we have a nice desk. Love you all. Thanks for working on your comics. Goodbye.